Hey guys, so this video is on the Sonia Kashuk pointed foundation brush, and I got this at Target for $12.99. and as you can see here, there's her branding, there's the ferrule, and it's a pretty sturdy brush, and it's pretty much a synthetic bristle brush. And again, there's like that slight little point, which is great for getting into small areas such as, you know, under the eye, you know, around the nose, things like that. Basically hard to reach places that, you know, bigger brushes can't get into. So I'm pretty much just comparing these next to the Sephora Professional Airbrush series. This is the Sephora brush in number 55. This is their face brush. And I pretty much use this, of course, with liquid foundations to give an airbrushed look. But, you know, sometimes it can be a little too big. And with the Sephora brush, it's kind of just the right size, to get into tight spots. And you can use this, of course, with liquid or cream concealer. And it's a great alternative to the Sephora Concealer Airbrush Foundation in number 57. As you can see, it's a small rounded fluff brush. It's not flat. You know, it's not typical like other concealer brushes such as this one, whereas you can see, you know, it's flat, so you can kind of just apply the color, but you can't, doesn't really give you any room to really swirl it in and give that airbrush finish. So this definitely works, especially with liquid, because you can dab it to hide under eye circles, or, you know, kind of swirl it around to blend cream or liquid foundations out. So this is a really great brush. But the problem with these brushes is the price. So we all know that we're in this crazy economy, and, you know, no one has, you know, money to spend to buy a complete Sephora brush kit. And this one, the Concealer Airbrush Foundation brush, is around $24, and this one is around I believe $32 or $34. So you're pretty much looking at, you know, close to $60 including tax for just these two brushes. So, you know, I understand that not everyone has that kind of money just to spend on two brushes, so that's the reason why I really like the Sonia Kashuk pointed foundation brush, because it works just the same. It's at a good size, again, to really get into those areas, and use it as a concealer and foundation brush. And it's only $12.99. I got this at Target for $12.99. And that's definitely a good deal for getting such a quality brush. And it's really good quality. It's really soft. And here's the foundation brush package, just so you can get, you know, kind of get an idea. And it even says here that the soft rounded tip of the brush can be used to apply, buff, and blend any foundation or tinted moisturizer. And as you can see, it works great along the nose, the jawline, and hairline, and can also blend concealer under the eyes. So it's definitely a win. And, you know, if the next time you're at Target, I definitely recommend that you check out this brush, because it's very cost effective. And if you're on a budget, this is pretty much the only brush that you would need. Like I said, $12.99, can't beat that. So I pretty much just wanted to do a little comparison against these three brushes, and you know, just kind of show you a cheaper alternative for any of you ladies that were interested in the airbrush series, but of course just may not have the funds to invest in, you know, all the brushes. So this is a great alternative. It's just as good, and I hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching.